Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Nice Micro League. I hope you are all doing fantastic because I have some treats for all of you, and unfortunately today I am here all by myself, no co-hosts because I didn't have time to organize anyone to be with me here, so I will be your sole guide here today for the world of StarCraft on a very, very low level. So, first of all, we are going to take a look at Darázs versus Tapirello. We are going to have a Zerg versus Protoss from our new player, Darázs, who only played versus Terran but won twice, and Tapirello, our Protoss player. He has a very low, I guess, ranking versus Zerg. No wins, only losses. So it is his chance to show his talent versus a Zerg player. We will already also have Zorro versus Mate and KatjaKean versus Khestral. This is the... I think we will do the Zerg versus Zerg second, and this Protoss versus Terran will be our third thing for today. So let's not waste any time. Troy is going to be our first map, which is indeed, that is a weird map, because on Troy you have some assimilators between your main base and your natural here, and if these two assimilators are destroyed, no unit can pass through the hole. If one of the assimilators is destroyed, then small units like Zealots can still pass through, but nothing bigger. So that could be something that our players might utilize in their strategy, but I don't know exactly how this would work out in a Protoss versus Zerg, where Protoss is expected to expand quickly to depend at the ramp, and the Zerg, I don't know what exactly a Zerg would be doing here, but anyways, let's jump into our first game, Darázs versus Tapirello on Troy. Let's go. Alright, so it seems to me that our top right player is going to be Tapirello, our Protoss, and we got the bottom right, our Zerg player Darázs. So Tapirello is of course his name, and as you can see, his profile picture comes from the top here. An animal, Darázs is also an animal. It is wasp in Hungarian, so we have two primal beasts playing here, and I changed my audio setup for this recording since the last stream, so if there is any audio issue, you didn't hear the game or something, tell me about it. I want to know. I set up the Pipewire on Linux, which lets me have a more granular control about like what application sound is routed where, which would be very nice if I had to like have also a... Oh, we have gateway inside the main base. I said Protoss generally likes to fast expand versus Zerg, not Tapirello. He is going to show us a one base play, and this is cross spawn, so I don't know how strong that would be. I haven't seen like a single base Protoss versus Zerg play in quite a while, so we will have to wait and see, I guess. So our Zerg player is saving up some larvae until the spawning pool is finished, so I guess we will get some Zerglings here. He will be able to give us 6 Zerglings. Yes, he started morphing them right now. Our Protoss player is hiding a probe behind a mineral line. We have the second gateway going up. And, well, we are having the Protoss produce the first Zealot. The 6 Lings are ready to fight, but they don't know where the other players are yet. Okay, so like a pylon goes down behind the simulators, and the Zerglings are running out from the map, or onto the map, I guess, like from the main base. What is going to be the strategy here for Tapirello? Will he try to block the entrance here? Oh, the Zerglings are going across the map, I guess. And Tapirello is hiding a probe over there. This is just a single Zealot, and I don't think the Zealot is in the middle here, so this won't be able to block the Zerglings. It killed one, and the Zerglings stopped attacking. The Zealot is moving out, and I guess it's moving back. The Zerglings are very scared, so they ran away, then they came back. This is a pylon. Do we have like a... No, there's no gas, only cybernetics core. Was this supposed to be a forge? I don't know. Now, okay, 2 Zealots are blocking the way, but one of them is very damaged, so I guess Tapirello is trying to exchange them. The Zerg decided just to expand. I guess he decided, okay, that one Zealot there just foiled my fast Zergling rush, so he is now building 3 hatcheries. Well, I guess building 2 and already has one. The Protoss player messed up 5 Zealots here and stopped building more. He is going for the forge and the gas. We have 13 workers on both sides and only 5 Zerglings, and the Hydrolisks then is being made, so there will be no Mutalisks by now, or at least at this point. The Protoss player still has no idea where the Zerg player is, but he sends the 2 Zealots to destroy these 2 assimilators. I guess he is going to put a hidden expansion here behind these walls, I guess. Still 3 Zealots at home. The forge is done. There is no... what to call it yet. Photon cannon. The 5 Zerglings, now they gathered their health back, so they are trying to run up. The Hydrolisk then is done, and still no Hydrolisks are being made, but the Hydrolisk speed is being upgraded. Now the Zealots, will they try to just make an island here? Very interesting. So if the Zerg is going for Hydralisks can fit through, I think, if one of the assimilators is destroyed. Zerglings definitely can. And these Zealots are working very hard here. The Nexus is down. Very interesting strategy from Tapirello, I must say. He is destroying both of these. He did hide a probe over there. What will he do if it is a Mutalisk strategy? I have no idea. Will he put down something air-based? So now these 2 Zealots, where are they going? Okay, so this one Zealot runs out, finds the 5 Zerglings, and I guess now 2 Zealots more are here to... Okay, so this was a little scuffle. Tapirello is up 1 worker, which is not that much, but he's still on 1 base, I guess. The second is not finished yet. Now, if this is going to be a Hydrolisk rush, our Zerg player will be very surprised that they cannot get into the enemy base. Very nice. Okay, Stargate is going up, so Tapirello knows that this strategy will make the Zerg to play versus Mutalisk. And of course, this Overlord have found this hidden expansion. Is our Zerg player going for the Mutalisks? Not yet. Okay, so here this base is going to be half blocked, I guess. We have a bunch of Hydrolisks. Very interesting strategy here for Tapirello, and he put down this second expansion, put down 1 single photon cannon. He has a lot of money, he could build a few more photon cannons, and more probes if you wanted to, I guess. Okay. All these Hydralisks here will achieve nothing. Maybe they can shoot. Oh no! They shoot at the Zealot, and the Zealot will get confused. But Tapirello pulls them back. Okay, this Overlord got a few shots in the butt from the photon cannons. Darázs has his army here, which is absolutely useless at the moment. He's still building Hydralisk. I guess he could go for Hydralisk drop here if he wanted to go with the Hydralisks, but no. What is after hatchery? Lair? No lair tech at the moment. Please make the game sounds quieter. Oh, okay. Game sounds too loud. How can I do that without much of a disturbance here? I could go into the main menu and do it right now, I guess. So game sounds too loud. Alright, I hope this will be better. Hydralisks are still waiting here. Tapirello's second base is ready. What is he going to mess here? Oh, fleet beacon! That's interesting. Tapirello's favorite unit is the carrier, I guess. Tapirello. Somewhere Zealot died, I guess these links found out that something is going on. Problem with carriers is that Scourge absolutely decimates them. The problem for Darázs is that he does not have any Mutalisk tech at the moment. Okay, so here is the Corsair, at least looking around. Now he will find we have evolution chambers. Nothing that scary at the moment for our Protoss player. The Dark player is just going to expand everywhere he decided. So Protoss is already on 3 Nexuses. The Zerg is just putting down the 3rd base, so this is a very fast expansion for our Protoss player relative to the Zerg. Yeah, this is the first game of the first series. Welcome, Mate, to the chat. You are watching world-class play here from Darázs and Tapirello. So some bad rally, I guess. This Overlord finds this base and just casually walks into photon cannon range and dies! Oh no. That's poor Overlord. So, very nice base here for our Protoss player. Is the carrier upgrade ready? How many carriers will our Protoss player have? Will he have enough Corsairs to protect the carriers from Scourge? Will our Zerg player build Scourge soon enough? Okay, we have a Spire finally. So there will be Zerg air units. We don't know yet what Zerg air units. So I think Tapirello has 3 bases. That should be enough for a decent carrier production. He's up like 3 workers, so the Zerg is also like not okay. So he sent, I guess, these 4 workers finally back. I wonder what Tapirello's long-time strategy will be here. So he needs other things than carriers. I mean, carriers... I have not seen carriers versus Zerg for quite a long time, so I don't exactly know what the game plan should be. Offensive cannon. Where is an offensive cannon? If there would be an offensive cannon, that would be funny. I guess all these Hydralisks will be useless for quite a while. The Zerg could go for... yeah, he is upgrading Overlord transport, so he will have drop play already. But by that time, Tapirello will have like 5 carriers. Carriers have always been the game. Well, it's not true. Especially, I don't think you can beat Mutalisks with carriers. And the Scourge definitely not. But now this Corsair... okay, did the Corsair see the Mutalisks? That is an important question here. Oh, I heard yeah, overlords packing up units and slowly flying down. There are only 2 photon cannons over there. Oh, one more is being built, but this is going to be a bit late for our Protoss player. Oh no, he put the Hydralisks on the wrong place here. And these 2 will be killed quickly. Yeah, that too, yeah, I guess they killed the cannon, but then died. And now the Mutalisks are here, so that will end this expansion very quickly on short order. Carriers are flying out, we only have 3 of them. They ignore these Hydralisks and try to save the expansion. We have 1 more carrier, 1 more building. Yeah, these Mutalisks are wreaking havoc here, but the carriers are here. Carriers arrive, and but the Hydralisks also arrive. So this is well, I guess the carriers did better versus the Mutalisks than I ever expected. Carriers always win the game for one side or another. Yeah, I guess you could say that it can win the game for your opponent. But yeah, the Hydralisks don't have enough range, I guess, to shoot the carriers here, but more Mutalisks are incoming. There is a proper planned Zerg link or a Hydralisk drop somewhere else. Or what's that coming here? These 3 carriers are doing much better than I ever expected. Will Tapirello save the base by 3 carriers? Are the probes? Why are the probes not fighting? Imagine if the probes were also fighting. Like just try to micro bit with the probes. I guess the carriers are out of interceptors. What do we have here? We have 2 more carriers, 2 more in the making. This base has 4 photon cannons. I guess Darázs is going to commit at this base, or like, I don't know. We have 3 Hydralisks left, but barely. Oh, all 3 carriers are still alive here. Very interesting. Oh, yeah, Scourge are being made here. The Hydralisks are being put in overlords. Are cannons going down? No, no more cannons, but now these carriers almost saved this base. 3 more Hydralisks remain. But the drop is incoming. And we only have 2 carriers here ready. There is 1 single zealot. Or 5, I guess there were 2. The Hydralisks are destroying the interceptors. Why are you putting these back into the overlords? I don't understand what's going on. But okay, the speed overlords, they're getting closer. Does he want to just put the Hydralisk directly over there in the photon cannon range? Very, very interesting. Okay, but these carriers will, at least one of them will fall. But these other carriers have arrived. They are parking straight above the Hydralisks. The 1 carrier is dead, another carrier is dead. The Hydralisks are killing the carriers. If there were a few photon cannons here, that would be much better. And luckily these Hydralisks are helping us by, or the Protoss player at least, by walking into cannon range. These 2 carriers remain. Tapirello has like 3,000 minerals and not building anything. Our zealots are in the making. If there were... what is he trying to do here? Did he unpower this? No, but the carriers, why are the carriers moving above the Hydralisks? The number of photon cannons is too low. More Hydralisks being put inside photon cannon range. The carriers are very low on interceptors, I guess. Zealots are just tanking damage, they are just buying some time. Okay, this base is not mining. This base is mining. More photon guns are being built. These 2 carriers save the base for now. This zealot walks into Hydralisk range over there. We need more carriers. Tapirello needs to build more carriers. I guess he can like fight these Hydralisks without more. both of our players has insane amount of minerals. Is Darázs going to like get in here with 4 overlords? Where are these overlords? One overlord died without unloading. Second overlord dies without unloading. Oh no! This overlord walks into cannon range. The overlords die. Darázs is supply blocked now with 3,000 minerals. Tapirello is not building anything with 4,000 minerals. Is this replay broken? Or just playing a macro game is that hard? But Tapirello, both of them are at 36 workers. Tell me if you ever seen... Okay, so he puts 2 carriers in the queue, but no carriers are being made over there. He could build a few Corsairs too. I guess that would help with the overall picture, or just scouts maybe. Oh, he's putting down another target, but this car target is not yet working. Oh no, our Protoss player is doing his best. Okay, now it's going to be more overlords for our Zerg player. But we have more zealots down here. Still only 2 carriers though, and still a long time for these remaining carriers to finish. And our Protoss player did not place any defensive cannons over there. Oh, but this time the Hydralisks are coming into this base with the cannons. And of course this is not enough cannons to save this base, unfortunately. There's definitely enough Hydralisks here, and there is not going to be anything to save this base for Tapirello this time. But this gave enough time for our Protoss player to mess up 5 carriers. There are still not enough Scourge in play. Where are the Scourge? There were Scourge being made. Oh, here they are. Our Protoss player is out of minerals in the main base and has no way of transporting these. Would it make sense to build an Arbiter? I guess it would. Okay, so our Protoss player is moving the carriers over this base because I guess... Did he see those? Yeah, Mutalisks. Yeah, he saw the Mutalisks. And now he is here to preempt this attack. The Mutalisks fly into cannon range. The carriers are also above the cannons. The cannons are doing a great job here, but we also have the Hydralisks arriving, which will cause a lot of trouble here. Not enough zealots. There is definitely not enough zealots here. Tapirello could have built like a gateway here to have a few zealots, or to get even more cannons, just enough cannons everywhere so the Zerg cannot drop. But unfortunately, this base will be lost. How many carriers remain? There are still 4 carriers remaining here. And there are 2 more carriers being built. So it's definitely our Protoss player has the means to do something here, but not enough interceptors. All the interceptors are dead. And now more Mutalisks, more Overlords. So... what are these Overlords doing? The carriers do not run away. They fight until the bitter end, even though the reinforcements are over there. Just move a bit home, yeah, move closer home. Oh no, more Mutalisks incoming. I guess these don't have enough interceptors. This is not a good place for our Protoss player to fight the Mutalisks. There is nothing helping. It's only carriers versus Mutalisks. And the carriers don't have enough interceptors. Now the carriers are trying to run away. And I guess the Mutalisks do not follow them. Tapirello spent all his money. It's over for the Protoss, unfortunately. There is just one last hurrah in this The Protoss cannot buy anything, no interceptors, nothing. The Scourge ran into... There's one carrier which has like 37 health and 5 shields, but the Scourge hit a different carrier, so... The Protoss player cannot buy... Oh, I guess he could cancel one of the carriers and build the shuttle to get his units out to his here, but they can they cannot mine, so they would not have enough. He would not have enough minerals. But now he's building carriers without having money for interceptors, so that will not help either. Now the Middleists finally fly into the main base. And yeah, this should be the bitter end for our Protoss player here. The carriers are just flying around killing Hydralisks without... Yeah, this guy does not have any interceptors, he's just flying above the target. I guess he could cancel this carrier and build interceptors, that would make more sense. I guess there's no time to think in the middle of a battle, so carriers will kill this base. Where's my mouse? And whatever, the Hydralisks that are morphing here. Why do you want to kill this? I don't know. There's nothing in here that you need to box in. I guess the 3 Hydralisks will not be able to fight anymore. Oh, he's targeting the Scourge! He targets the Scourge! Mom, he targets the Scourge! But yeah, it doesn't really matter. The Middleists are here. The carriers are targeting the hatchery. Will it matter? No, it won't. I forgot I could cancel stuff for money. Yeah, I guess it happens to the best of us. Now Tapirello will have a... Oh, maybe this carrier already died. Oh no, he got some money back. Oh no, that's gas. Anyways. What is he doing here? I mean, Darázs has like 3,000 minerals at this point. Tapirello is just practicing his micro. But he is killing more Middleists than I ever expected. Like, I really thought Middleists are much better versus carriers than how good they actually are. And now he's reducing the number of drones for the Zerg player. What is going on? Okay, finally the acid spores are here. Well, yeah, this will kill the carriers, I guess? Do you ever see Devourers versus carriers? I don't think so. But now this base is cut off, so I guess he can kill all the tech buildings, but it's not like the Zerg does not have any other bases. But I guess it's better to try, especially when like the Zerg is having like 6 Hydralisks here and only one of them is actually working. So I guess Tapirello's strategy worked well enough to like screw up the balance of our Zerg player here. So even if he loses this game, I think the Zerg player will be much more confused in the second one, which can serve Tapirello's interests here. And the carriers are still doing a decent job of killing Zerg units. What are these Hydralisks doing? They are just running around. They want to get out of the base because their rally point was outside of the main. And they cannot get out because the rally point was outside the main and he can't move outside of the main. This is going to kill the hive. So the Hydralisks are just running around while the carriers are killing the base. Finally, overlords arrive, but they are empty. There is nothing in these overlords. Why did he come here? What am I looking at? Tapirello is supply block. It doesn't really matter when you have only 9 minerals, I guess. Our Zerg player is building a single hatchery. There is no production for the Zerg player at 3,000 minerals. He has 29 workers, so he's still mining. He could... What? Okay, so Tapirello killing these Vespene geysers was actually the good choice, because now all these workers, they have no idea what to do. They want to go back mining here, but they cannot. They cannot fit in there, so they cannot mine. But Tapirello was eliminated. Alright. That was definitely one of the games I've ever seen. Yay. What a victory for our Zerg player here. Well played. And wow, we are in for a treat here, ladies and gentlemen, because the next map is going to be 76, which can only mean one thing. Another interesting game, another very unconventional map, another very unconventional strategy, I guess, what we should expect. And yeah, 76, very interesting map. I personally find it very fun to play. I really enjoyed playing on this map, and I hope that our two players here will also give us something very interesting, something different, something we don't see every day. And well, so Tapirello has his chance to shine here. I guess on 76 in the Nice Micro Leauge we already had a Zerg versus Protoss, which was won by the Zerg, so that is in favor of Darázs here. Now we will see what can these two players do in this other very strange map. So let's get into it. Okay, so Darázs only realized a bit later that he can mine this mineral over there, so he did not prepare for the map. Unlike Tapirello, who is mining this mineral and has also managed to slip through the probe to the hidden expansion, which is something Darázs did not do. So this is very different already from our previous Protoss versus Zerg game on this map between Monster Truck and Darázs, where Darázs, the Zerg player, was the one to get to the expansion and not the Protoss. So let's see, why is my mouse sometimes sticking to the end of the screen over there? So Tapirello mining here, he took up the mineral, he is placing the pylon next to the entrance, so this is a very thin entrance. Zerglings and Hydralisks can go through, what else? Zealots can go through, DTs cannot. And we are having a quick hatchery here from our Zerg player. Our Protoss player puts down a gateway and places the probe almost at the entrance, but not exactly on the ramp. So anyways, we will see what will this do. The Overlord is scouting in the wrong direction, unfortunately. Will Darázs realize that this natural base does not have a gas? Well, I guess he could fly out a drone here if he develops the Overlord carrying capacity. So he is building Zerglings. Will those Zerglings be able to achieve anything? I don't really think so, because Tapirello will have a Zealot on the ramp by the time probably the Zerglings get here. If not, then Tapirello will be in a big trouble. He puts down a Forge. Okay, that is a good choice. So this is a... Zerglings are going to go down, and 4 of them. Okay, so is the Zealot... Okay, Zealot will be ready by the time the Zerglings arrive. Yes, the Zealot is ready. Can the probe give way, or will it just like stay like this? Okay, so probe moves away. The Zealot is the... Okay, Zealot... the probe should help. Can the probe help here? No. The Zerglings run away. They could have killed this Zealot and could have got it. But now a cannon is going to be built, so the Zerg is going to be stuck outside of the base. The Overlord is going down. Oh, he cancelled something here. Building the lair. I guess you can go for Mutalisks from one base, I guess. That is possible. Our Protoss player is still just mining, no scouting. He has 2 Zealots on the ramp and 2 cannons in the making. Would be high time for our Protoss player to also try to scout something. Will he... What will he build here? Another... Oh, he's going for the Cybernetics core, and I guess we'll put down the Vespene Geyser a bit later, no? That would make sense. The Zerg is expanding and started to build the Spire. So he will have Mutalisks very early. Our Protoss player has 2 cannons out there, nothing protecting the main base from the Mutalisks. There will be definitely Mutalisks here, so Darázs will have enough gas for maybe the 3 Mutalisks. He won't have enough gas to mass the Mutalisks, but he does not have to, because like 3 Mutalisks will cause enough trouble here. Will Tapirello think about incoming Mutalisks and put down a cannon? Well, he's already expanding, which is good. But he definitely needs... He does not know what the Zerg is doing, and he must know that only, like, Hydralisks... Okay, he knows Hydralisks can get up here, and he saw his opponent going for Hydralisks before, so maybe that's what he's preparing to counter here. Of course, this Zerg is down on the second hatchery. It's still just 3 lings, and still no cannon in the main base. So if he puts down a cannon in the main base, he's going to still be safe. There is no there is no Mutalisks being made. We have started 1 Mutalisk started. We have enough gas, 2 Mutalisks, so our Zerg player can buy a few Mutalisks here, and our Protoss player is absolutely unprepared for that. You should have at least the Stargate being made at this point, I think. But you definitely need a cannon in your base if you don't know what is going on the map. Okay, there is the Nexus is done. Okay, we have 2 Mutalisks. Will Darázs commit with these 2 Mutalisks, or 3 at the moment, and 2 more are making. So he has still enough gas for 1 or 2 more. And of course still has some gas production. Okay, finally a photon cannon is being made in the main base. Will he put down another one before these 4 Mutalisks arrive? Will these 4 Mutalisks fly over these 4 cannons? No, I think no, they won't. Looks like they are kind of... Okay, they are parking over there. They are still waiting, but by the time they... Oh, Tapirello is very lucky. His cannons will finish by the time the Mutalisks get here. Oh, but the Mutalisks are going for the expansion. No, they are not going for the expansion. They just took a strange turn here. And now, this second cannon is not yet finished, but will finish by the time this other cannon dies, I guess. But this third will also finish soon. So these Woodlisks will take a few more pot shots, take a few more hits here. Yeah, this is not a good place. Yeah, that is a better place for the cannons. Is the Protoss doing a counterattack? No. He just have all the cannons at the wrong position. Yeah, you cannot. Yeah, this cannon will not survive. That's for sure. You have to build your cannons next to the already existing one if you want to achieve anything. It's only 4 Mutalisks, and there is like these links, they will melt on that. And the Mutalisks are going for the pylon here. Is this cannon close enough to do something? I guess it's not close enough. But if the Mutalisks fly into the... Where do I held the minimum? Okay, so the Mutalisks actually fly close enough to the cannons to be hit. What else? More Mutalisks are incoming, you can see it on the minimap. Will they aggro into these cannons? Not sure. Okay, the first Corsair is done. So yeah, you have to put this Corsair over the cannon. Yeah, fly away, run away, yes. Aggro, you need to aggro the Mutalisks into the cannon. Very good. Now we have 2 cannons and a Corsair. So even though the Corsair might fall, no, the Corsair does not fall, and it still has a decent amount of health. Oh, very intense fighting here. We have a few Scourge, which, like, yeah, there's 1 Corsair over there. And this 1 probe mining here, no defense, but the Zerg does not know what's going on here. The Zerg did the 3rd expansion on the other main, which makes sense if you don't know how this map works. And you just realize that there is no gas on your expansion. Okay, now... Oh, no, run away! Okay, all the Scourge are aggroed into the cannons, almost. Yes, all of them, actually, die. Very good. That was a lot of gas wasted. Almost as bad... Almost as bad as Tapirello's photon cannons at the entrance here. Why is this Overlord in a hold position? Oh no. Will Tapirello put down some cannons over here? Not yet. Is Tapirello going to build more land units? Not yet. What do we have? Okay, see, we have a very nice SimCity here. Okay, we did not criticize the Zerg base yet, so let's do that. So Zerg put down 3 sunken colonies there, even though there was no... Like, the Protoss land army is total 3 zealots. Okay, so Scourge are being made against the single Corsair and all the photon cannons. Okay, we have 2 Corsairs, 3 Corsairs at the moment, and 3 photon cannons. The Protoss player is putting down 3 cannons over the expansion. That will be nice. But the Protoss also needs to think about attacking out sooner or later. Only 17 probes, that's not enough for anything. At least the Zerg has a decent number of workers and putting down more hatcheries. So we'll have 5 hatcheries in total. We have the lair, no hive tech yet. Scourge and Mutalisks are just spread out, I don't know. Is the Protoss even planning to scout? I don't know. The fleet beacon is being made while you only have 19 workers. Tapirello feeling cocky today. Alright, this is going to be an interesting match. Now where are these Mutalisks going? Okay, now he is going to aggro the expansion here. There are 3 cannons, so these 3 cannons are going to kill all the Mutalisks, I think, and then kill the Scourge also. Yeah, why are you coming here when you are... Oh no, Tapirello made the wrong choice here. There's only Scourge left as air units. He could have just waited. Anyways. Oh, there is 1 Corsair out there doing Corsair things. which is nice. Darázs will be supply blocked by this because he is down. Oh, he actually just made the overload at the exact time. And he is making 2 more overloads, so I guess he will not be supply blocked by this. Tapirello puts down 2 more cannons. He's up to 20 workers at the moment, still not making any land units. Still not scouting to check what the Zerg is doing. I don't think he knows where the Zerg is at the moment. Okay, Darázs got supply blocked for a second, but 5 overloads are being made. 2 overloads are being chased here by single Corsair. What is our Zerg player doing? Zerglings! We have overloads here. Oh, what is it? Mutalisks over there. And our Zerg player took a page out of my book for this game, for this map, going for the other main base. Tapirello is up at 24 workers versus the 40 of the Zergs. The Zerg is losing overlords left and right. Doesn't really matter, he has the economy to rebuild them. Now, is he going to try to attack him with Zerglings? Why? What did I hear? I heard some very strange sound. Okay, the Corsair finds this base. The Protoss should do something else. Yeah, I mean, mining is good. You need more probes here. He is looking around. He will find that there is another base over here. It's funny that the Zerg is defending everything with Sunkens. Like a DT, you could just put in a DT. A DT drop would be very nice here. Okay, so the Zerg is going to attack with a bunch of Mutalisks. Or is he just regrouping them somewhere else? Okay, so now this Corsair flies in. We'll see that there is a Hydralisk, then there is a Queen Nest. Hive is being made. There are some Mutalisks here. There are a lot of Mutalisks flying towards this expansion, but the 3 Corsairs are here, but the 3 Corsairs are not in a position where all these photon cannons would have maximum efficiency. They are fine. Okay, but the Mutalisks are flying over the photon cannons anyways. And now they are flying away, even though they have the numerical... Oh no, they don't have the numerical advantage anymore. But these 2 Corsairs are very stupid to run after the Mutalisks, I think. Okay, there are enough Mutalisks here to kill 2 Corsairs. Yeah, Tapirello realizes that, but 1 Corsair is already dead. Is he making more Corsairs, or is he already making carriers? He is already making the carriers. Oh, some zealots died somewhere. Oh, here, I guess Tapirello sent out a zealot indeed. So, what are these Mutalisks doing flying at this exact point on the map? Do you know? I don't. Tapirello needs Corsairs next to his carriers. He could, I guess, build more workers also, like 32 is still not going to be enough. All the Zerglings went there to kill a single zealot. Tapirello could send out another group, like a group of zealots. What? Where is a carrier fighting? Oh. He's shooting at this thing? I don't know what this thing is. Scourge. A lot of them. Okay. Is he expecting... What is our Zerg player expecting to do here? Ooh, we have 3 carriers and 2 Corsairs. At this... Oh, hoo-hoo, okay. It will be Guardians and Scourge. I guess you can kill the photon cannons with the Guardians without taking any damage. That is true. But... Can Tapirello bait the Scourge to aggro into the cannons? Oh, Lord! There's a lot of Scourge here. So we will see. What is the strategy? What is the tactics going to be? We have 4 cannons, so that will take some time for our Zerg player to kill, and our Protoss player has 4 carriers to of Corsairs, and the one carrier, two carriers will be finished soon. Will these... okay. So the Scourge do not aggro into the photon cannons, but... now Tapirello sees what is going on. Does he? He's still not sending his army. Okay, this Scourge will kill all the carriers. This is enough Scourge to kill all the carriers. And no photon cannons are left here, so... well, I guess if the Scourge aggro into the interceptors, that is a different story. Which is what happened. So this carrier got 2 Scourge hits. All the other Scourge either aggroed into interceptors or got taken down. But Tapirello lost all the workers here and will lose the Nexus. And if the last worker is dead, but it's not. So the last worker is not dead, so he can still rebuild the Nexus. Darázs is at 4,800 minerals. These Zerglings are just like... they just have a death wish, I guess. So 6 carriers, 7 carriers, 8 carriers. Tapirello needs to make a few Corsairs here, I think. Maybe not. Where are these Zerglings trying to run to? Okay, the carriers will go to this base slowly but surely. Why? Tapirello could try to expand to the national. I guess if there's no gas, why bother? So some Hydralisks are here, won't matter that much. The Zorro is trying to escape with the drones. He has like 57 drones already, that doesn't matter that much if he dies here. Did not have that many anyways. Now I guess the Protoss could take over this base. The mining here was like not that intense. All these mineral patches still have a lot of money in them. Now the Hydralisk army is... I don't know, where is the Hydralisk army going to go? Maybe by the time the Zerg army gets here, the carriers will be somewhere else, I guess. They already killed everything here except the larvae. So I guess Darázs could make 5 workers here and rebuild some of the structures if he wanted to. He definitely has the money. Tapirello is still building carrier at one of his stargates. I guess the Hydralisks will try to attack while the carriers are far away. Like, it's not like Darázs needs this base that much that he would need to redirect his army, but there are 5 photon cannons here, a few zealots. There will be like a few more carriers. Well, I guess 1 carrier is over there. Yeah, the Zerglings will achieve nothing. The Hydralisks probably will not achieve nothing. These Mutalisks might achieve something. I mean, there's not that many cannons here. I guess the carriers can try to come back home. At this point, they need to come back home. The Hydralisks will go up the ramp. There's 1 carrier, no interceptors yet. Tapirello's army will get home, but if he loses the forge, that is going to be a problem. He does not have any cannons at the second base, he does not have any workers at the second base, but now the carriers are at home. So I guess these Hydralisks will be dead very soon. Yeah, the Zorg, I guess he built Hydralisks there instead of workers. And now, what is the strategy here for the Zorg? They're trying to walk the Hydralisks up the ramp one by one, and the carriers are, of course, very effective against that kind of thing. So, more carriers are being made. This is really high time for the Protoss to, like, yeah, build more workers, first of all. And then, like, take the natural. No, I mean... Oh, the Devourers will be devoured by the Interceptors before they can do anything. That was not a long-lived thing. Okay, these workers will have nothing to mine very soon. Wow, just erasing the Zerg army. Darázs is at 96 population with 48 workers. Tapirello is at 87 population with 25 workers. Now these workers are just mining a single patch over there. Oh, this patch still has 300 minerals in it. Will Tapirello think about expanding to the natural? Or does he think he can just destroy the Zerg here? Okay, the carriers are actually placed relatively well. And all the overlords, why are the overlords flocking towards the carriers? Why did the overlords come to the carriers? Oh no, the overlords are going to be killed. A lot of the interceptors are dying, but also, like, there are a lot of them. Okay, so this will kill the Spire. Is he going to erase the Hydralisk then? Yes, he loses one carrier in this process. Now he can fight the units. So now there is no more Hydralisks for a while, there are no more flying units for a while. Tapirello's carriers are being focused by the Hydralisks, so one more carrier dies. But, like, we have still, how many? A lot of them. And Tapirello can just, like, walk around here, kill a few overlords, I guess. There's no mining on this natural base. Darázs only has a single base mining, and he's only making Zerglings for some reason. I guess the Zerglings can now run into this base and kill everything with relative ease. There's nothing defending that base. Tapirello did not care to rebuy the defenses here, was buying 2 more carriers instead. Will the Zergling rush be what kills Tapirello here? So Darázs is researching the Overlord drop. I don't know for what reason exactly. What is the purpose? Okay, another base is being built. All the Overlords are running away. Another Spire is being built here. Why is he building a Spire here? Maybe he thought that Tapirello will not come back here to clean this. All the tech buildings. Okay, no more Queen's Nest. I guess if you now destroy also the honey, you can cancel the upgrade. Can you cancel the upgrade? Yes, he cancelled the upgrade. He does not care about this single Hydralisk. What do we have on Tapirello's base? The Stargates are still working, but the carriers are not yet ready. And by the time the Zerglings got here, the carriers will be ready, at least... No, they will not be ready. The Zergling flood will reach, but there are a few photon cannons here which might buy some time. Okay, first carrier done, second carrier done. And the Zerglings came so one by one, so the photon cannons are still standing. Will these carriers have interceptors? Will Tapirello buy interceptors for his carriers? No, he is not going to. Okay, so everything is dead on that base. The carriers are running home as fast as they can. There are interceptors being made and the probes are fighting, so this base will not die to the Zerglings. But the photon cannons will probably be taken down. No! He saves 2 photon cannons. The first carrier is done with 1 interceptor. So 1 interceptor is flying around, shooting at Zerglings. The probes are also fighting as hard as they can. The photon cannons are still there. Now all the carriers are home. This base is saved. But more Zerglings are being flooded in. Spire is being made. Do we have the Zerg, like the what is the Zergling building? We don't have the Zergling building. Spawning pool, that is it. Tapirello is supply blocked though. For losing too many pylons. He needs to do something. Why is Tapirello not expanding or doing something? Do something! Do something! Here's a carrier with no interceptors. There is a probe being chased by a Zergling. Kill the Zergling! Okay, now Tapirello needs to, like, put down a pylon wall here. Where is he going? Where are these probes going? There's already a Zerg base over there. He wants to go to one of the main bases. Yeah, he wants to go to the main base. But no, he is putting... What is this pylon? Is he going to build a pylon penis? Darázs is at 6,000 minerals. He cannot lose this game with 6,000 minerals. Okay, Hydraulics then is finally being built. There are more hatcheries here than you can count. I guess you can count them, technically. But the carrier fleet is arriving, ladies and gentlemen. 8 carriers. Okay, that got killed. What are these carriers? Is there anything on Darázs? No, he is 38 workers and 43 supply. He does not have an army. He does have nothing. But he is building new hatcheries. He is sending 8 Zerglings. To kill this pylon over here for, I don't know. Now the overlords are getting murdered. All the workers are here, mining from these 2 patches. Okay, mining from this single patch. Now the workers are trying to run away, and they will escape, like the carriers are not that effective at killing a large number of small units. There will still some workers that remain here. Will the Spire be killed before there are any mutilisks made? I guess there are no mutilisks made, there are only Zerglings being made. Now all these drones that are still mining here will fall. Where did the drones go? Where are the Zerglings going? Okay, so Tapirello have 3 workers here, a single Corsair, 1 carrier sitting somewhere far away. These Zerglings will kill the pylons here. Tapirello needs to do something. Tapirello cannot build cannons. He does not have a forge. He still does not have a forge. Okay, now the Zerglings are aggroed into the cannons before finishing the lead beacon. Yeah, I think Tapirello just realized he cannot get any new cannons built. Now he is bringing home the whole carrier fleet, not just 1 carrier or 2 carriers, every carrier to deal with 3 Hydraulisks and 4 Zerglings. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. No new pylons being built, even though he is supply blocked for like 10 minutes at the moment. Nothing on the build tab for either of the players. Okay, now 2 Hydraulisks are being built. So I guess he built the Hydraulisk then on the bottom right corner. He will drop the Hydraulisks on this base. So Tapirello will lose all the workers. There is nothing at home. Literally nothing. There's nothing over there. Tapirello sends all the carriers all the time, everywhere. So now this will be a problem. There will be a problem here. These pylons will never be finished. Darázs has... like, Tapirello has no workers left. Darázs... what is... okay, so Tapirello is just hiding pylons. What is this carrier doing over there? Okay, we have 2 carriers here, so he left 2 carriers at home, I guess. He cannot lose his base. Yeah, we don't know which of these overlords have the units inside. The Tapirello needs to go home. The 2 cannons killed 2 hydralisks. That was good. There are no hydralisks being dropped out here. Wait, did all the overlords with the hydralisks die? Did all the overlords that had... Okay, no. There are a few hydralisks that are dropped out here. Will the carriers come home to kill them? Yeah, the carriers are coming home. Tapirello has 1,000 minerals still, so he can get workers. Oh no, he cannot get workers because he is supply blocked. Oh no. This is crazy. Okay, there's one carrier going to the top right corner. He loses one carrier. Okay, both of our players are supply blocked, but Tapirello only has buildings here. So he has still a lot of carriers, so he needs to keep some carriers here to protect his base. He cannot lose those buildings. He needs... Okay, so there's still one overlord over here. Why? Don't send all the carriers. No, you cannot send all the carriers. You cannot afford to lose your buildings. Oh no. The carriers are flying towards the Zerg base. Zerg has units here. And if Tapirello micros these carriers well, he might not even lose even one of them. Because as the hydralisks go down... So this one carrier with only 5 interceptors. Darázs left the game! Yeah, Tapirello won! That was insane! Nice, Tapirello pockets a victory here on the map 76, one of the craziest Protoss versus Zerg games I've ever seen here, and sorry for the... I'm still getting used to my new setup. I changed a few things, so sorry for the intro being played here. So, next up is Jade. Jade is a map that is literally, I think, there is... Like, we played a lot of games on this map in the Nice Micro Leauge. There is maybe one Protoss win in total on this map. So my guess would be that Tapirello will have a hard time on this specific map to achieve whatever he wants to achieve, which I guess is victory. But this is Tapirello we are talking about. He just confused the hell out of Darázs in his first game, even though he lost. And in the second game, he managed to win with one of the craziest strategies I've ever seen in a Protoss versus Zerg game. So, anyways guys, I hope you are ready for the next one. We are going to go on to Jade here. Tapirello versus Darázs, 1-2-1, and whoever wins this map wins this round. Let's go. Okay, so Tapirello top right corner, and we have Darázs bottom right corner. So it's a close spawns, but Darázs is unlucky again, sending the Overlord to scout to the left where there is no one. Tapirello, what is Tapirello's strategy going to be now? Is he going to fast expand? Well, he puts down the pylon over here, and he might do a forge fast expand, but there is no space for the forge here. Maybe he will put the gateway up here. Maybe he will like wall in front of the pylon. I don't know, we'll see. Tapirello is buying drones. There is an overlord. So is this going to be an overpool? Is this going to be a 12 hatchery? Tapirello still does not have enough money to buy a new building. Now he has. Which will it be? Gateway or forge? Forge or gateway? Or Stargate and carriers. Okay, so there is a spawning pool being made. So this was an overpool, and this is a gateway indeed. Oh, maybe is there no space over there? And double gateway. Oh, this is going to be interesting. His opponent is also playing an aggressive strategy. Both of them are scouting in the incorrect direction. And the spawning pool is almost done. The first gateway will be finished soon. There is still no second pylon being made. I think that is not yet necessary yet. And the second hatchery. So our Zerg player is going to buy 4 Zerglings and expand. Our Protoss player is going to buy 2 Zealots. So he buys the second Zealot before putting down the second pylon, which is going to be very good here. Hopefully he can block the Zerglings from getting in his base. And we saw previously that once Darázs cannot get in with the first 4 links, he will kind of run away. But we'll see if he'll still use the same tactics here. So Zealots are kind of loosely placed in front of the pylon. 2 more Zealots are being added to the list of army. There are no probes being made at the moment, so Zerglings will climb up the ramp here. And see the 2 Zealots, will they are not trying to run by. So Tapirello is lucky here. Will he? Yeah, he just tried to zone the Zerglings out, and now he has 4 lots. And 2 more are in the making. So now this is time for Tapirello for a move out. And I don't think Darázs has enough to stop this. So once Tapirello gets to Daráz's base, there might be a problem. Where is the Zealot army going? Is he going to look for the 3rd base, or is he going to go for the natural? Well, Darázs has 2 more links and 2 more in the making here. And we already have 2 running home, so we have 6 Zerglings at home. The 4 Zealots will kill 2 of them. These Zerglings are attacking 1 by 1, and 3 of them are already dead. Tapirello is going to move in here. Is he going to run by? Is he going to attack this creep colony? Well, he's aggroing into the Zerglings. He's not running into the main base at the moment. But there will be a sunken colony finished in momentarily. Is he? Yes, he is attacking that. And yeah, he can attack the Zerglings. Yes, he killed that. Okay, he killed the sunken, but now we have only 3 Zealots. And the links are coming, but 2 more Zealots are going to run into the main. He has enough here, ladies and gentlemen. Those 2 Zealots are very hurt. But the new ones, okay, why are you sending the hurt Zealots in? Don't send the hurt Zealots in. Send the new ones in, and the hurt ones can aggro this hatchery. Tapirello is keeping up with the Zealot production. There is nothing else going on his base. Only Zealots are being made. The Zerg player is trying to defend the base. There is some shields being regenerated here. Is this going to be Zerglings? Yes. Okay, 2 Zerglings are finished over there. Tapirello does not know about the 3rd base yet. There are enough links here, and there is enough static D. So Tapirello wisely turns back. Now he is on the ramp. What is he going to do with this position? That is going to be the question. Is he going to aggro more, or is he going to... Why is he attacking the larva when there are 4 Zerglings here? Okay, this outside base is going to produce more Zerglings. So both of them are on like mass army production. Okay, will these 4 zealots be able to like stop the Zerglings to come on out? Why is the more hurt ones in the front? I don't know. Oh, is this going to be an offensive cannon here? Oh, Forge is being made. Tapirello is trying to be cheeky here. But 4 more lings are coming. He does not know about the 3rd base yet. The Zerglings will attack from both sides at the same time. Oh, Tapirello, you have to save the probe. He could not save the probe. This is a problem for his strategy. Oh, this is not a problem to his strategy. Bottom left corner, going cross map for a hidden expansion. That is indeed a nice trick over there. He still does not... He should know about the base over there, the 3rd base. Because why else would be Zerglings coming from that direction? Okay, the probe could not get out. He will have to think about that. Why are there Zerglings outside the base when he killed the natural? And I mean, Hydralisks are being... at least, like, we have a Hydrolisk, then we are not having Hydrolisk produced yet. There are 4 lings out there. Started mining in the natural, or what, not like the hidden expansion. There are no more zealots being made, so he has money. Okay, he run this probe away. Okay. You need to save the probe. Tapirello doesn't save the probe. But a cannon is being morphed. Okay, the zealots do not save the cannons either. Why did that... Oh no, the zealots attack the island. Now only 2 zealots on the ramp. So this is the time for Darázs to move out. And he takes the time. He moves out. Finally, the Zerglings are flooding out on the ramp. These 2 zealots will be surrounded and killed. These 3 have no chance anymore. Tapirello has 1,000 minerals, but not enough meat. He puts down a photon cannon. But what he needs is zealots. And a lot more. The Zerglings will get here too quick. These pylons, or these cannons, should have been made a long time ago. He had the money for that. And now he's going to pay. Okay, there is... Are there any additional pylons being made? Yes, there is 1 additional pylon being made. But the zealots... They are blocked. But the pylon's going to finish momentarily before... Oh no. The pylons are done, but not the... Or the cannons are done, but not the pylon. Now, the pylon is done. The cannons still... This is still unpowered. Tapirello. He had it in his pocket, almost. But he got careless. He did not close the ramp. He did not build enough cannons up there. The cannons down here will finish in time, but now he does not have... gateways. He must make gateways on his natural, or rather, he needs to cancel this nexus. Cancel this nexus, you cannot lose the money. Don't lose the money. He's going to lose the money. But he has the cannons up. He can pull the probes, but he is not pulling the probes. So, yeah, the Hydralisks are coming in, and this will end Tapirello's career. He was close to get this. He stopped making zealots, unfortunately, once he got into the ramp on the other side. And Darázs did not stop making Zerglings. So, I don't think Tapirello can come back from here, but he has still 600 minerals, or 800 minerals, whatever. At this point, Darázs has to know there's something's going on. Yes, Citadel of Adun. That's an interesting choice. No forge, of course. Yeah, the fact that Darázs had this base could put 4 links between the natural and the 3rd base and captured the cheeky probes twice. Tapirello did not manage to save the probe and the pylon. Those were crucial points here. Tapirello for a while did very well. Is he just going to try to make DTs? Yeah, Templar Archives. But he will be found very quickly. And, well, DTs are good. They are not that good that you can save yourself with only a single Dark Templar. Like, you will not have more Dark Templars by the time the Zerg army gets here. You have only a single gateway. Now Darázs will figure out that, like, this is your base. Unfortunate for our Protoss player. I really liked Tapirello's, like, really absurd plays. Now the Zerglings are in the base, or the Hydralisks are in the base, and the DT just started being made. So this will be a GG. I mean, you cannot expect this single Dark Templar to save you, even though, yeah, no Overlord here, but the Hydralisks will kill everything before this DT kills a single Hydralisk. Well, not before a single Hydralisk. I guess if the gateway gets killed before the DT is being made, then it's, yeah, GG indeed. And Darázs takes a decisive victory here on our third game. So, very interesting. I really like this. Very well played for both of our players. We saw Darázs tried to play a more conservative game here, I think. So he was definitely playing more by the book than Tapirello, but Tapirello did not let him do that, which is something I enjoyed a lot. It was a very nice series here from our two players. So Darázs now has, I guess, total 5 matches, and after 8 matches he will get a ranking. So we will see what his ranking is. And Tapirello got 1 single victory here, which means Tapirello at this point will have his first score from the Nice Micro Leauge Season 6 over here. So next up, we are going to take a look at a Zerg versus Zerg. We start with Troy. So KatjaKean and Khestral. KatjaKean has the higher ranking in general, but Zerg versus Zerg is definitely something that KatjaKean excels at. 21 victories versus 7 losses, while for our other Zerg player, Khestral, here we have 8 victories and 13 losses. So KatjaKean's overall score is higher. His record on Zerg versus Zerg is also kind of stronger than what we have for Khestral. But this is a strange map. Anything can happen. This is the map for a player who is generally weaker in a matchup to come up with something innovative, something cursed, I guess. Something that can turn the tide. So, I am going to start our first Zerg versus Zerg game here. Khestral versus KatjaKean coming up on Nice Micro Leauge. Let's go! Okay, so we are in the game, and the yellow Zerg in the bottom left corner is Khestral, and the white Zerg on the bottom right is KatjaKean. And they are wishing each other good games and puns. So, I should have told them to manually choose distinctive colors, white and yellow. I don't know. Well, probably we will be able to tell them apart. I hope your phone screen or whatever you're watching this while you are on the toilet watching Nice Micro Leauge has a good enough color quality that you will be able to tell the difference. So, what is going to be the strategy here? There was a gas streak for Khestral to have the 10 workers without an overlord. KatjaKean is just going to do 9 and a hatchery. Okay. And 10 hatchery. What, not hatchery, what is this? Spawning pool. 9 pool and 10 pool. I cannot speak correctly here. And going for the gas immediately for KatjaKean. What is going to be our strategy here? What is going to be the strategy here for Khestral, I wonder? Okay, he puts down the gas a bit later. I guess his spawning pool was also later, so that's okay. Of course, both of them are on 8 workers at the moment. Khestral is a bit up on minerals, not yet. Okay, I guess he's a bit up on minerals in average. Because of the gas streak, he should be up on minerals, on average, by a bit. So, this yellow overlord is going to find KatjaKean first, but once the overlord sees the creep, maybe he will turn back, so the overlord is not being seen by his opponent. Why is the second overlord going cross scout? I don't know. I don't exactly know what's going to happen here. So, we are mining gas on Khestral side, and the lings are going out already for KatjaKean. Khestral is bringing a drone. Is he going to... What is the strategy here? He will find the... No, Zerglings, they actually not meet each other. No, these two will meet. Where is this drone? Oh, he's hiding the drone. Okay. He is going to go for a hidden expansion. While KatjaKean is... I don't know, where is he going? Where is this Zergling going? Where are all these Zerglings going? KatjaKean has a numerical advantage in Zerglings. And not even a low one. But he's going for the lair. Both of them are going for the lair. Khestral is going to kill this assimilator, so... And he wants the Zerglings to be on the outside when the assimilator falls. Is he going to put down the hatchery over there? Yeah, now KatjaKean cannot get into this base. Khestral protected himself. All these Zerglings are basically useless now. Unless, of course, KatjaKean finds this expansion and kills and gets in. But Khestral knows what he is doing. He's making an island expansion. All these Zerglings will become useless, I guess. And Mutalisks will be what will decide this game. The Spires are... yeah, a bit faster for KatjaKean. At this moment, Khestral has more workers, even though he put down an expansion. Khestral has 13 workers, and KatjaKean has a higher population, but KatjaKean's Zerglings will be useless as an offensive force, as I just said. So, what is he going to do here? Okay, he's looking for any signs that KatjaKean is also doing what he is doing. So I guess he's running around, leaving one Zergling at each expansion. Well, his hatchery is almost done, and once his hatchery is done, he will be able to do twice the Mutalisk production as KatjaKean. Both of them had a lot of gas, and 3 Mutalisks are being made for KatjaKean. And I guess once the Spire finishes, our yellow player here will follow suit, so... let's see how many. Yeah, 2 at the moment. 4 is being made for KatjaKean. 1 larva has been made. 1 extra larva has been made. And the Mutalisks here are also on the way. So 4 will be done for Khestral. 3 are ready here for KatjaKean, and they are going through the map. Did they see that Zergling? Oh no. Okay, so... KatjaKean... Okay, so I think this is a smart move from Khestral. feint. This was a feint, so this was definitely not a real attack. He knew he cannot kill these Zerglings. But KatjaKean does not know what Khestral knows, so Khestral basically made KatjaKean to go back with the Mutalisks while he is messing up the Mutas. And as he's messing up Mutas and Scourge... yeah, what is this guy doing over there? Oh, maybe he had the... Okay, so now KatjaKean will realize that these Zerglings cannot get into the base. And now the Mutalisks are getting chased away. Okay, so we have 5 on Khestral and 5, 6 for KatjaKean at the moment here. Khestral is droning up at his hidden base and milking more Mutalisks on his main. And KatjaKean is putting down a hatchery at his natural. A natchery. Okay, that was not as funny as I thought it would be, but anyways. More Mutalisks being made, and KatjaKean is looking for Khestral's expansion. And Khestral is... What is he going to do? He could bring a drone here too, but I guess that would be too close for comfort to the enemy. He cannot go to his natural because of the Zergling advantage of KatjaKean. Wow! That's a lot of Mutalisks. That... Oh! Nice micro here from Khestral in the Nice Micro Leauge. So Khestral, where could he expand? Could he stop KatjaKean from expanding? Okay, if you are running away, then you are taking shots and not shooting back. That is kind of the basis of Mutalisk games. Okay, now the Scourge. Okay, one Scourge did hit, but the other got killed. So Khestral has 8 Mutalisks, KatjaKean has 10. KatjaKean has the numerical advantage in Mutalisks. Khestral needs to put down another hatchery, maybe. He does have enough minerals. I don't know, would that make any sense? Not sure. But he is trying to achieve something. Now, both of them has 2 hatcheries. So... Oh, the Scourge! Okay, the Scourge hit Khestral's Mutalisks. And this is a numerical advantage for KatjaKean, and more Mutalisks are coming in. Yeah, Khestral is dead. Like 8 Mutalisks, he has 2 very hurt ones, 2 in his main. Yeah, and KatjaKean is making more and more. Both of them are on 41 population, but Khestral has much more workers. So he could still... Like, he needs to put down another hatchery, I think. If he puts down a secondary hatchery here, like a macro hatchery in his main, that he could turn into an advantage. But KatjaKean now has a lot of Scourge with his Mutas. Khestral could also like try to hide a 3rd base in one of the mains, maybe the other main or something. Okay, why do you kill the Zerglings? Now you have to run. I mean fly, I guess. And the Scourge are coming! Oh, and... Hell, that many of them are coming. Oh, what was this maneuvering here? The Scourge got absolutely played. Very nice micro from Khestral here. And 2 Scourge flying through the map randomly for just with and 1 Mutalisk. Okay, I guess the 2 Scourge actually hit. But then also he lost 1 Mutalisk. Finally, the macro hatchery is being built. What is in KatjaKean's base? Not much. Still 2 hatcheries. And only 13 workers. Khestral has 20 workers. So Khestral is in a disadvantage on army because he is macroing up like crazy. But he will lose everything here. He will lose all his army. chase. Yeah, this is 8 Mutalisks chasing. Oh, 8 Mutalisks. What? Yeah, and the Scourge are catching up. Okay, so once this hatchery is made, is this a drone hiding here? No, there is no drones. There are no drones hiding there. He could. Oh, he cannot get the drone out because he killed the assimilators. Okay, gotcha. Now Khestral has a very heavy numerical advantage in minerals, I guess. So that's money advantage. And oh, ooh, the Scourge killed each other. That is, I think that was good for Khestral because there are more Scourge there for KatjaKean. This is 9 versus 10. Okay, so now Khestral has the numerical advantage, but he does not engage. Will he be able... Wait, what are these two guys doing now? What is KatjaKean trying to achieve with that thing? Okay, so actually Khestral cannot expand unless he researches like Overlord Transport, which is very funny. But I guess you rarely see 3 bases in a Zerg versus Zerg. So what are these Mutalisks going to try? Both of them are researching Mutalisk attack at the same time. And let's see how this battle ends up here. I think this should be won by KatjaKean at the moment, but Khestral has 1,000 minerals. 1,000 minerals for our Zerg. I'm talking about our Zerg players, I guess. For Khestral. And I think he has the numerical advantage of Mutalisks now. I cannot double click for him. Oh, he has the numerical advantage, so now KatjaKean's economy will be destroyed and GG is being called here. Khestral takes a nice, well-deserved win here with his nice strategy. How do I switch back to my... Yes, this is what I want to do. So Khestral's victory. He gets a Zerg versus Zerg victory, which, as I said, he was lacking those. And the next game is going to be on Sylphid. This is a 3-player map with kind of flat, so everything is flat. There is no high ground on this map. I think maybe, yeah, there is one. There is like the 3rd bases or 4th bases. Those are high grounds. These light greens are not actually high grounds. But anyway, so that is what we got here. And we will go into this game. This is a 3-player map. I need to load up the replay, and while I load up the replay, I might just talk to you. Or maybe I'll just start the intro and I will load the replay up while the intro is playing. So, KatjaKean versus Khestral, 2nd game on Sylphid. Is Khestral going to be able to win this? And is he going to like have an upset here, or will KatjaKean dominate him and get the score even, I guess? Let's see. Okay, so we have Khestral here in blue, and the bottom right we have KatjaKean in yellow, or yellowish, brownish, goldish, greenish color. What is going to be the build these players are going to play here? So Khestral, will he do the gas trick again? Is it going to be another overpool for our brown colored KatjaKean here? Well, we'll see. Let's see, is there a gas trick? So Tapirello says in the chat that our previous game was very interesting as ZVZ because the map was fully utilized by one of the players, which is very true. Very good insight. Zerg versus Zerg is not everyone's favorite matchup, especially for Zerg players to play. I enjoy watching that because, well, it's interesting to see like high micro intensive games and things like that. But, you know, not everyone's piece of cake. So we have for Khestral the overpool actually. Was it 9 pool? No, it was overpool. He's already this overlord was made here. And whatever this build is, we'll guess first and then spawning pool. I guess this is going to be like a Zergling speed rush. Is Khestral going to save up to have 3 larvae? Both of them are scouting in the incorrect direction with their first overlords. And yeah, what is going to happen here? Let's see. This spawning pool is going to be, of course, much slower than Khestral's. But by the time Khestral has 6 lings at KatjaKean's base, he will have lings. But he's only making 4. And he started the lair really quickly. Can Khestral capitalize on having the lings first and in superior number? Well, KatjaKean already also started another pair of Zerglings, so by the time Khestral gets here, he won't have superior number of Zerglings, but KatjaKean will have a lair almost done. And Khestral is not going to have that. And KatjaKean will see the lings coming. Oh, and they are coming. So KatjaKean now has time to set up a defensive position here, maybe. Oh no, one of the lings ran away. One of the lings got caught up. Oh no, that's not a good sign. But KatjaKean already has 8 lings or 7 lings here, so losing 1 was not that big of a deal. Will Khestral attack in here? Oh. Is there a drone here to add some extra damage, or did the drone get lost? Okay, so Khestral decides not to engage at the moment, just running around with the Zerglings, trying to set up something. KatjaKean has a large advantage in numbers, and Khestral is up workers, both of them are 17 population. This fight might decide everything, because if Khestral loses too many Zerglings here, he will be in trouble, but he runs away. Almost perfect timing. He puts down an extra hatchery. He is on 2 base, but KatjaKean is on Spire already, and for Khestral the Spire hasn't even started yet. So he needs Spire Evolution Chamber something. He needs to protect himself against aerial attack. This Spire, okay, the Spire is maybe like 1/3 done for KatjaKean by the time Khestral starts his. So Khestral's now at 1/4, this is at like about a half, so maybe just 1/4 difference. So that will not be that big of a deal by the time the Mutalisks hatch, I guess. Especially because we have additional larvae. For Khestral, he does not have additional gas income at the moment. There's a fight going on here. Who has the numerical advantage? Both of them have a lot of lings, but I think KatjaKean has more. Or maybe he's just like... Yeah, this is 12 lings exactly. Both of them have 12, because that's the number you can exactly control with one like selection. So now we have 11 for Khestral and 10 for KatjaKean here. But KatjaKean is making the Mutalisks. No, fight. Just hits once and runs away. And now this is 12 lings again. No, this is 10. Why cannot I count? Okay, so this is also 10. 10 versus 10 lings. I guess both of them have a single one that is damaged and everyone else is full health. The Mutalisks are out and hitting the Overlord. So Khestral will get supply block very soon, but he is making 3 Mutalisks and 3 Scourge. But now we have 4 Mutalisks for KatjaKean. Okay, so 3 Mutalisks. Done. Scourge. Where are they? They are what? Are they already made? Yes, okay. The Scourge are leading. Oh. Mutalisk killing. Now. Can Khestral... Oh no, these links will be targeted by the Mutalisks, and that will be a problem for Khestral if these links don't run away. Now, as the Mutalisks aggro the links, the Scourge are incoming, and there's a bunch of them. And some of them hit, some of them... Okay, more of them hit. Now we have 3 versus 3 Mutalisks, but Khestral's ones are more damaged, and now it's only... Oh, what? No, it was 4 versus 3, I guess. Now it's 4 versus 2. And the KatjaKean is going for the Zerglings, because once the Zerglings are dead, he can send his links without impunity into the enemy base. So Khestral needs to think about protecting himself against ground attacks at this point. Because once these links run to his base at the same time as the Mutalisks, Khestral will have a lot of problems. But he is on 2 hatcheries, so let's not forget that Khestral can produce twice as many units as KatjaKean. But KatjaKean is going to put down an extra hatchery. Khestral is up in economy, and did he put down a macro hatchery? Or did he just start building a lot of units? Or was it KatjaKean's minerals that went down and I'm totally confused? Okay, so now KatjaKean is roaming the map with the links and moves around with the Mutalisks. And now this is revenge time, so now Khestral might be able to kill the Zerglings before the Zerglings are covered by the Mutalisks. Okay, so this is a nice revenge timing, and he just turns back at the exact time he needs to. How many Mutalisks? 8 Mutalisks for our KatjaKean, and 10, 9 for Khestral. So now Khestral has a numerical advantage, but KatjaKean is in his base. 1 drone, 2 drones killed. Now all these waves killing more drones. But still, Khestral still has 14 drones, and the more Mutalisks are coming in. The Scourge are flying over the Mutalisk. Finally hit, but now Scourge from Khestral are also incoming. And now this is Khestral's fight here. And KatjaKean GG's out. Wow. Khestral wins 2-0. What a nice, intense, decisive game. Khestral simply plays the economy game in Zerg versus Zerg. He just gets more drones than his opponent, and because his opponent does not play into the early advantage at the point when the number of drones means that his opponent has lower number of fighting units, then Khestral just runs away with the game. Very intense, very interesting. And so, ladies and gentlemen, now KatjaKean, well, he won the previous game by Mate giving up. But Khestral has now the first player we have here. Oh no, Darázs also has 2 wins, I guess. So we have 2 people who already has 2 wins. And our last series for today, Zorro versus Mate, starting on Sylphid, then going for Retro and Jade. So they vetoed both of the weird maps. There is no 76, there is no... What was the name of the other one with the assimilators? I already forgot. But this is a game where we already had a PvT, which was won by the Protoss player. I don't know how much that it means. Maybe nothing. Zorro versus Terran does not have a best record in the Nice Micro Leauge, but he only played 4 times and only won 1 of those. While PMate, he has a long history of winning versus Protoss, 11-4. So let's see how did he manage to keep up his I guess what would I say, keep up his style, I guess, his strategy. Does his strategy still works? Are his fingers quick enough to execute his strategies? Is his brain up to what? Something. No. Okay. So we are going to get into the game right now. So Zorro versus Mate on Sylphid coming up. Okay, I think we are live with the first game between these two. Zorro on the bottom left, Mate on the bottom right. Let's see what their build order will be. They are both mining the minerals, as one would expect at the beginning of the game. So, Zorro is, I think, his strongest is his PvP. I don't know. That's just my feeling, because that's what I play against him, and I have a hard time beating him in PvP. Not that I can never beat him, but let's say I'm not wishing to get him as my opponent in the next round. But Mate, I also wish not to play against. He is very good versus Protoss. He utilizes Terran mech very well. And we will see how well he does that if he doesn't just win the game straight away. I don't really think that Zorro can win this game by a rush or something. But you never know. He might be able to. I don't think Terran can win a PvP by rushing the Protoss, but unless the Protoss is like playing like a Nexus first build or something. But you never know. You never know. Those cheeky Terrans, they can do anything. Okay, barracks is being built. Gas, we're going for gas. Nothing surprising here. One gateway, one assimilator. Is there going to be a Cybernetic Core before a Zealot? Yes, indeed, no Zealot. So in this case, if the Terran rushes, maybe they can do something, but no, I don't really think so. Especially because both of them are scouting in the incorrect direction. So I guess everyone... In a previous ZVZ, we also had a game where the players were scouting the top even though they were both in the bottom. I guess that can happen. So the Cybernetic score is almost fully done. We will see a gate like a dragoon. Of course, our players are... Mate is playing as a parent who has to sometimes pause the game to attend his fatherly duties. This is the Nice Micro Leauge. These things happen, and that's why we like it. I mean, you could technically play each game on a different day. I don't care. I don't make strict rules for this tournament. Okay, the Dragoon is out, shoots at the SCV, and the SCV tries to run away. I guess it outruns the Dragoon for the time being. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit sleepy here. Getting late, but this is an interesting game. So, okay, these Marines are looking for the probe. Finally found it. Die probe, and they killed it, and the probe exploded. Okay, what is this guy doing here? Oh, hiding a citadel of a dune. Interesting. Now, the SCV is here, and the SCV will not get in. Bam. Okay, the SCV also exploded in embarrassment. Mate in the chat rooting for Mate. Very good. Yes, Mate is such a cool guy. I agree. He's such a cool guy. He is building a command center before the Protoss is expanding. Is the Protoss going to expand? No, he does not have the money. He is instead going for 3 gateways. Okay, this is not going to be a long-term strategy for our Protoss player here. He is going for the quick kill. I just question that because, well, I guess by the time Mate's economy will expand sufficiently, he was already having, like, researching mines and has the first vulture out. Okay, but this vulture, okay, he actually manages to escape detection from the Dragoons. The Dragoons don't manage to stop the bunker, but... And the Marines get into the bunker and the Dragoons lose the shields. Now, the Templar Archives is being made. I guess the Dragoon range is finished, so now the bunker is being pounded. Mate has to repair it with 2 SCVs, so lost mining time and also lost minerals. But he has... mines. No, what? Just mines just finished. Yeah, he has mines now. So you can put down mines, but... Oh no, this Dragoon also does not meet the... What is this thing? The unit that's attacking. Vulture, Terran Vulture, okay. Now he sees the Vulture. The Vulture is going to get into this base. It's going to be horrible. Nothing can stop this Vulture now. This Vulture will kill every single probe here. He cannot attack this with... Oh, no! He actually, like, caught the Vulture. And, like, the Spider Mines killed 2 of the DTs. The DTs were not sent by attack move. Did Mate realize that it was DTs? Yes, he did. He is building 2 missile turrets. He is not joking. Okay, he cancelled one of them. I guess he is joking. But now we have siege mode. Okay, so this DT might kill 1 or 2 SCVs, but yeah, not even 1. That was... good idea, poor execution, but Mate is not repairing! Oh no, he lost the bunker. But it does not matter that much. More DTs are being made. What is... yeah, he is not... this DT is not being made because he's being supply blocked. We have 3 Zealots, 3 Dragoons. If the Zealots were here, our Protoss player could do something. But he is focusing at home. The Dragoons got shot at. This Dragoon is barely alive at the moment. Engineering Blade is flying away with the barracks. Factory is not working. Our Terran player has like 34 workers. Both of them are on 44. Yeah, this is does not look good for our Protoss player. But the Protoss decided, you know what? If I don't double expand, I will lose. So maybe I can double expand and lose later. No. Maybe you can even win. Okay, this barracks is like playing with fire. Now we have 3 siege tanks already. Oh. Yeah, this does not worth it trying to get the barracks to lose the Dragoon like that. He only has 3 siege tanks, so if he sends in the Zealots first, the Dragoons can hit, like, kill a siege tank in 2 shots, but I guess once your Dragoon is this low, not much you can do. Is it going to... no, he starts with a pylon. What? Okay, he's buying units instead of going for the expansion, I guess. So... robotics facility... no, he's not buying units, he's just buying the robotics. Okay, so 3 tanks sieging up, and this Dragoon is dead. Both of those Dragoons are dead. If these Zealots ran in, they might have damaged this tank sufficiently to, like, worth losing those 2 Zealots. Like, no, okay, they only lost shields, so not that big of a deal. There is this. What is this? Why? How does this work? That this, like, covers half of the Dragoon? I don't know. Anyways, there is a missile turret. This DT is not going to achieve anything. I can barely see it due to the cape being green. Mate is up 1000 minerals. He could like put down 2 more factories at this point, or 3. But instead he's building turrets. And the starport. Okay, that's interesting. What is our... And that is the problem. The Protoss let the Terran have 6 tanks. I cannot count. Even if my life depended on it. And 6 tanks versus like, what, 4 Zealots and 5 Dragoons and a single DT somewhere? Oh, here. Not enough. Protoss army, small. Terran army, big. We have a shuttle. Do we have anything to put in the shuttle? I guess, yeah, you can put like a Zealot in the shuttle. Is the Protoss going to expand now? He has 400 minerals. Let's not get too excited about it. Oh, this Zealot went too close and got shot at. But he's alive. No upgrades on the Protoss. And there is shooting upgrade for our Terran player, and he is developing the Goliath range. What? I heard something being put in a shuttle. Where is the shuttle? That's a DT. That's a probe. Where is the shuttle? Sorry. There is one expansion. Is he going to put down another expansion? I don't think so. Is he planning to like triple expand? Why is a probe here? So we have 44 probes versus the 55 CVs. So Terran is ahead economically, but not ahead army size at the moment. But if the Terran is ahead in army size, then the Protoss is basically dead. So we have 4 Zealots in a shuttle. That's nice. But yeah, there are already like 2 Goliaths, 3 Goliaths here, and a missile turret, but everything is plumbed up. Okay, now the Terran is going to move out and the push is going to come, right? So the Terran will push at this moment. And this is the moment when the Protoss needs to do something. Either run away or run away. Yeah, I lost 1 Dragoon. Losing Dragons here is something you don't want. But, yeah, you kill the Goliaths. That's very important, to kill the Goliaths. Nice. The Goliaths are dead. Now this will increase the value of the shuttle. There are no Goliaths, so the tanks can be Zealot bombed. Once they siege, will Zorro try that? No. He runs away and loses 2 more Dragoons. That is a problem. His army is very small. PMate is at 132 and Zorro is at 100 army size. So this is not going to end well for our Protoss player. The Terran managed to reach critical mass without much opposition from the Protoss player, and the Protoss player is not stopping. It's not slowing down the push. So yeah, I mean, that 3rd base is not going to... And now the Terran army is not sieged, so the Zealot bomb is absolutely worthless, useless. And now all the Protoss army is dead. Yeah, unfortunately, so the failed DT rush will probably already sealed the fate of our Protoss player, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know what else you can do here as a Protoss. Okay, I guess you have arbiters, that's nice. So yeah, actually, like, Zorro tagged up to arbiter, but the scans cancel its use, and Mate has like 4 scans left here and 3 more here. So you're not gonna, like, do this, like, by just cloaking a few zealots. You really need to have an army to defeat this. Or maybe a nice stasis. I don't think he has stasis yet. I did not look at the tech tree because I thought he's already dead. And yeah, these dragons are in the main base killing probes. So Mate, by catching the DT rush, he successfully stopped this. And Zorro has a lot of minerals, he cannot spend them anymore, I guess. I guess he can buy zealots that just die to the vultures. Did the arbiter fall? No, the arbiter did not fall just yet, but there are so many spider mines here that I don't know. Is he trying to achieve something with this mineral base? I'm not sure. There's nothing here. I guess Zorro could put down something here. A base. And pretend... Okay, the mind rays are not bad. That mind ray... Okay, that mind ray was very good. Actually. Now all the Goliaths are over there. The tanks are frozen. This arbiter has nothing. Bam. Yeah. GG is cold here. So Mate wins our first game here. He prepared. He said in the chat that he was killed by the StarCraft AI using DTs. So he was prepared for DTs when Zorro played them. So 1-0 to Mate on the first game. And the next one is Retro. I don't think we ever had a game on Retro yet. I think we did not have a game on Retro. It is kind of a more balanced remake of Fighting Spirit. So only 12 bases. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So this is a base which is better for Protoss, I think, because Protoss is easier to expand to the 4th base. It's like taking these 3 and then taking these 3, or like taking this as a 4th. But for Terran, it is more difficult to get like both of these bases and defend them because of the lower mobility of the Terran army relative to the Protoss army. So Retro, I have not played on this map yet. So I mean, I don't think I even like practiced on this map. At the moment, I have no lived experience in PvT on it at all. So let's see what these two are going to achieve there. Can Zorro even out the score by a victory on this classic looking map? Or shall I say retro looking map? Or will Mate just take this and get his victory? And I don't know, get 2 points, I guess. Let's go. Alright, we are on the map. Mate, top right, Zorro, bottom left. What do we know about cross spawns? Well, if you watch Arcosis, you know that in cross spawn position, the best thing the Protoss can do is fast expand. 12 Nexus, I think. But, of course, the Protoss does not know it is a cross spawn. So, playing Nexus first is kind of a gamble. You have 1/3 chance to hit the B cross spawn, and you have 2/3 to not be cross spawn. And if you're not cross spawn, the Terran can rush you with a bunker rush and kill your Nexus. So 12 Nex might not be the best way to play, but if you luck out, then you know, rock out with your whatever out. as the song goes. So Zorro is just going to put down a gateway and then maybe the assimilator. He is scouting. There is no wrong direction to scout in when you are in cross spawn, excuse me. But you could do an N scout and that would be really bad. Mate is putting the barracks right next to the ramp. Another probe is going out for a Protoss player after the first scout failed to find the opponent. And we are just classic one gate, one assimilator build. Will he build a zealot? I don't know, but this probe will find what's going on here. See the barracks? He can pull back this probe immediately. Now he can look around and maybe try to hide this in the base or just run around, put a banner pylon down or something. No, I don't know if that makes any sense to have a banner pylon. But Mate puts down a supply depot so he cannot run just behind the minerals. Are we making a zealot? No, I'm just going for the cybernetics core right away. The Terran player is scouting and scouts the bottom right first. Probably not going to be an end scout. I don't see any reason to do an end scout. Now the probe is being attacked by the marine. The probe tries to run away and actually runs away. The marine is like, where the hell did he go? And then he follows him. The probe is trying to get some advantage here. Maybe he was trying to get home. No, he is trying to stay in the base to get some intel on the opponent. Not much intel to be had here, to be honest. What is this green thing on the right hand side of the supply depot? Anyways, we have two marines here. Nothing like out of the ordinary. Zorro is building the first dragoon. He put down a pylon, kind of trying to hide some tech here. Maybe he will go for carriers. That's a carrier pylon, I think. And if you enjoyed the stream, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, if you're watching this for some reason and you're not subscribed to Nice Micro, you should be. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is the highest viewership on the Nice Micro League Season 6 till now on the live stream, so I guess this is the time most people are available. So next week I will try to do the same, Saturday, same time. Because last time I did Sunday and much earlier and no one was watching live, so I guess if I want people to watch, I need to accommodate them. Anyways, expansion going down for the Terran and the two dragoons going across the map. For oh, I am so sorry. This is the problem when I have to, I'm streaming late, that I am just yawning a lot. So we have three guys here. There will be a fourth guy coming out soon, but two dragoons. But we also have like a rolling gun, a gun rolling on tracks. What is that called? It has a name. It's called tank. Okay, so finally a marine gets into the bunker. What is this guy trying? What are these dragoons doing? Trying to run away and abuse this SCV, because it did not make much sense and now they are going to die. I guess this one guy survived. This dragoon survives, not anymore. Zorro lost these two dragoons to do basically nothing, unfortunately. That is not good. Dragoons are the heart and soul of the Protoss army. Without them, the beating heart of the Dragoon, the Protoss army, is useless. And we already have a siege tank, so like abusing this bunker is like giving it diminishing returns here. Oh, the tank! Take it out! Oh, yeah. But now siege mode is finished, so that's over. This abuse time is over. Let's just hope these two Dragoons walking across the map will not just walk into the siege tank range because of a rally point that has not been updated. Oh, okay, these guys are safe, these dragoons are safe. We have four of them. 2 tanks, 3 tanks. Okay, why is the tech tree here? We have 3 gateways, so gateway man is the tech tree, I guess. Expansion is being started. We have 4 dragoons and 2 more. Oh, double expand. Okay, I like that. Something shot at something, or did he just cancel a building? No, he cancelled the building. Okay, factory. We have a few missile turrets here and there. You could still like sneak in a reaver, I think. Is our Protoss player going for a reaver? Yes, robotics facility. And he has this pylon for carriers in the future, I guess. He is up for 500, he has 500 minerals. No, that's Mate that has 500 minerals. Zorro is down on probes. He only has 27. Well, he's still on 1 base, so I guess... Oh, why is my mouse so weird? So he can, like, send the probes over here now. Send some probes over there. Oh, this barracks. Coming too close. Okay, Zorro is going to commit on the barracks. Why is he committing on the barracks? There are tanks! There are tanks! Tanks! Tanks are valuable targets. The barracks is not a valuable target. And it's annoying if it dies, but it's not like the Terran will suddenly just, oh no, I only have 4 factories and I don't have the barracks anymore. How can I make the 5th factory? Well, you don't need the 5th factory at this moment, so it's not that big of a deal for the Terran. Is the Protoss going to catch up with workers? He needs more workers, a lot more workers in fact. So he is going for the observatory, no reaver tank. The Dragoons are going around. Is our Terran player planning to expand, or is he just going to push? Well, he has 5 tanks, a Vulture, so I guess this is pushing time. And this is nice timing push, because I guess the Protoss army, there is still no speed lots. Dragoons will not be able to escape to the high ground quickly enough. Okay, but the Terran is also kind of late here, so that's okay. 3 zealots are going somewhere. Finally the Citadel. Now the Citadel is just being made and the Terran is already moving out. Well, I guess the Terran stopped pushing, he just like moved out. Like, get out of my face, Protoss. And he is not moving out. He is building more units though, and has 1000 minerals. The comset station is going down, more supply depots, and now the Protoss is trying to do something tricky here. But even though like you have a chance to miss shots to the high ground, you need 4 Dragoons to shoot twice each to kill the siege tank. So that's not gonna be easy. Down, like from high ground to low ground. And now the tanks. Oh, 1 Dragoon dead. And 1 tank. Okay, 2 Dragons for 1 tank. That is the trade we've seen here. And now that the scan is done, maybe now the Protoss could like move, shoot, retreat. But yeah, a lot of the Dragoons already lost their shields, so you have to be very careful if you try to pull that off. Now, there are only Zealots here, and the Zealot legs upgrade just started the Citadel. We have a lot of gateways though, and our Protoss is finally up 46 probes, so... like, oh no, the tanks can reach the Dragoons. Okay, now the siege is on siege, and now this attack, yes, nice. Oh, but you have to focus fire. And now the Zealots are going in, but there are all the Vultures are up there. And the tanks are here. So this is not the idol for Protoss, but it just might push the Terran back a little. Now he has to run away from the Vultures. So the problem is, Zealots are better against tanks, Dragoons are better against Vultures. Tanks were here, Dragoons were here, Zealots were here, Vultures were here. The tank number got reduced a little, so it's not exactly like horrible for Zorro, but he also lost a lot and he's down in population and down in workers. Zorro has to micro up. And he has now infrastructure to build units, and Zealotlex will finish momentarily, and he is going for Templar tech and the Stargate, so everything is moving in the correct direction, but the problem is the number of units is still so small, and now this is the perfect opportunity for the Terran to push through the map and kill whatever small army the Protoss have mustered. But the Protoss is getting units every second. Units are coming out. Our Protoss has infrastructure to build units, but he does not, like, even, you know, there's such a low number of Dragoons that even the Vultures, which are technically not good against the Dragoons, are killing the Dragoons. They just out-macro Zorro. And Zorro has basically nothing left. His 86 population and 50 workers. All of this population is inside his gateways, I think. He has an Archon. The Archon is not good against any of the Terran units. Archon is just playing the bed. It's unfortunate, so he probably thought he will not have a chance to use the Templar not Dark, so what is it? Psionic Storm. Dark Storm. I should be sleeping already. Speaking gibberish. Yeah, this is like the point where the Terran is in total control of the game. So all the tanks are bunched up here, so the Zealots can end up cleaning the tanks. But now what do you have against the Vultures? Okay, you have some Dragoons, that's good. There are some Vultures and tanks, like, I don't know what these guys are doing over there. Okay, now you can clear all the Vultures, but now you are down 31 workers, and the Terran just, like, building command centers literally everywhere. Like, remember how I told you that it's very difficult for the Terran to get a fourth base? Well, not this Terran. It's like, get a load of this guy. Now the Terran remembered he had units over there, so those are getting killed as they move up. But they are traded out for some Protoss units. There are some, like, 2 tanks and a few Vultures in the middle of the map too. What is the Protoss going to do? You can hide like a pylon here, build a gateway, and, like, I don't know, send DTs and surprise, I guess. There is an Arbiter Tribunal. No Arbiter yet. The tank just, like, casually walks away. We have, like, very damaged units. Terran is, like, just making a minefield, literally. What is this Dragoon? What is this tank doing? Is it just going to die here? Just run into the forests of, I guess, Protoss units. Okay, so these Zealots killed their CV, these Zealots, but this is like, already this can fly. So, 2 mines killed a lot of Dragoons, like 5 Dragoons died here. Was it mines? Maybe it was not mines, maybe it was just Terran units. Yeah, so this tank will die, but I don't know why, like, both of them have 1,000 minerals. Okay, so finally 4 tanks, 6 tanks are here. Protoss is merging Archons. He has no faith in the Templar tech. And now, yeah, the Terran has 3 bases, Protoss has 3 bases, there's a mine here. Are we making DTs? No, we are making this thing, Arbiters. So this went much worse for the Terran than I was expecting. I guess the fact that half of the army stayed over here, that might have been a factor. But Terran still has an army. The Protoss does not. The Terran has an economy. Protoss, not that much. Terran has a science vessel. Protoss, no science vessel. I guess. 4 Zealots are roaming the map. Okay, so hidden expansion. Very interesting. this base, like the Nexus, did not heal back its thing. Okay, so now we have this Science Missile. This Science Missile must die if this Arbiter wants to do anything. Okay, the Science Missile is dead. But now scan goes down. Will these guys have a storm in time? I don't think so. Ooh, the Archon just splattered. The Archon is worthless against Terran, unfortunately. These guys, they don't have storm, so they shouldn't like walk over there. And this is not a situation you can save with even like 4 side storms. Yeah, and like the vultures just pick you up. And the tanks pick up the dragoons. And now the Terran is at the entrance here. Yeah, the vultures are like, I think you want to expand here, so let me send all my vultures up there to kill the single probe. Why do we have Forge over here? I'm not sure, maybe yeah, the previous Forge died already. Where is this scan going now? Okay, it's scanning the army. Now in total darkness, thank you very much. Okay, one storm goes down, achieves nothing. Arbiter gets aggroed by the Goliath and almost ends up dying. Mines! Another Archon. Hidden base found. Yeah, I think this is over for the Protoss here, unfortunately. Or I guess fortunately if you are rooting for the Terran play. So this is everything Zorro has. His population is 70, Mate is 170, so like not good. Situation bad. This Archon, did it kill something? It killed 4 units. Yeah, I guess it's not as useless as I thought. Like these tanks dying to the, or these dragoons dying to the tank fire. But anyways, Mate wins this one too. Very well played. He is a master of Terran versus Protoss. As you can see, he wins more than 3 times, or about 3 times as many times as he loses. Now he can say that he wins 3 times more than he loses. Unfortunately for Zorro, his Protoss versus Terran record is not getting better. It's getting worse this time. I saw like his best versus Protoss, no losses versus Protoss in the Nice Micro Leauge yet. Maybe it's because like he played against me. I don't know. I'm not the best PvP player myself. Alright, so this is it for today. We had 3 interesting series. We will have 2 more next week and 2 more the week after, or maybe we'll have all 4 next week. I don't know if everyone will play their games. I know Hustlavista and Jim Raynor are playing this game just as we speak. Maybe they already finished. Hopefully they already finished. They were starting before the stream started, and the stream is going on for like 2.5 hours at this moment. So they must have already finished. I don't know about this. Okay, Sure versus Kovi, how are they doing? And Keras versus Kumbi, I also don't know. So, Monster Truck Nice Micro, we already played this, so I lied about. Anyways, I played on retro, but not PvT. But anyways, I had to prepare for this game. Okay, Hasta la vista. Jim Raynor. We will have these 2 for probably next week. These 2, maybe. I don't know. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully there were no technical difficulties. I did not. Maybe I pressed one button the wrong time once, so that's the only technical difficulty I remember. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And we will see each other next time, whenever there will be. Hopefully next week this time. And we will see more StarCraft games. I am really curious about Hasta La Vista versus Jim Raynor. This guy beat me 2-1, so I wonder what happens when he plays versus Jim Raynor here. So playing versus random is always very interesting, also very fun. This is why I'm also curious about this game, which I have no idea when it will be played. Okay, sure. Versus Kovi. Random on Troy. Sign me up. Anyways, guys, thanks everybody, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.